Previous squadron intel states that there's armed hostiles covering choke points in the sector. Stay vigilant.
Tagged him!
Data received. Great job.